Hey guys, this is Peter from Roland. I'm here at In Stuff Music going over the VT-3 voice transformer. VT-3 is a super convenient voice box that allows you to affect your voice in a lot of different ways. You've got 10 modes to choose from, each one with an alternate mode. You also have dedicated fader control for pitch, formant, mixing amount of the effect, and a built-in reverb as well, making it really kind of easy to adjust the character of each individual voice effect that you choose. There's a dedicated bypass button right here that'll bypass the effect. And there's also a robot mode button, which will let you lock the pitch to whatever the pitch fader is set to. Let's take a listen to some of the basic effects, like vocoder, for example. One, two, three, four. Let's take a listen to the synth sound. What makes this voice box really convenient to use is the fact that it uses pitch tracking. You don't actually have to use a keyboard with the VT-3 to give it note information. You can sing a melody and then it'll be replicated in the VT-3 and it'll follow along. So you can do things like so it's kind of a nice, convenient way to get some vocal effects without having to lug around a bunch of extra gear. You have an XLR input. You also have phantom power, and there's also 1/4-inch microphone and headphone ports on the front of the unit, so you can use an 1/8-inch connection with whatever kind of gear you have. You can, if you even wanted to, you could probably hook it up to your phone and mess around with your friends, but it's really, really fun, easy box to use. There's space with the most recent firmware update. There's space for 6 different presets, and you're also able to implement noise gating and also low cut filtering for the input signal. So if you find yourself in a loud environment, you can actually alter the settings of the VT-3 to allow it to function under like a very loud concert, for example. Let's take a listen to some of the other characters. Megaphone. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Radio effects 1 2 3 4. The VT-3 also has an effect called scatter, which will dynamically chop up the input audio based on what kind of intensity the input audio has. Meaning if you give it a signal that's short and percussive, it'll chop it up in a different way than if you inputted an audio that was kind of long and more smooth. So just to demonstrate, you can say things like check, check, 1 1 1. So this gives you a really, really cool interactive experience when using this vocal effect because it's in effect jamming along with you. It's taking whatever kind of inflections you're using and changing the behavior of the effect in a very dynamic way. Really, really cool for DJs or beatboxers or any kind of vocal effect need. So the VT-3 also has a USB port where you can stream the audio into your computer without using an interface, much like the rest of the AIRA devices at 96K. You're also able to send MIDI signals straight into the VT-3 through the USB connection. So if you wanted a monophonic MIDI signal to control the VT-3, you can do that. It defaults to channel 4 and you simply need to set up a MIDI track in your DAW and route it to the VT-3, and that'll enable more conventional type of control with this vocoder. So at $199 is really, really fun box to have for any kind of vocal needs, and it doesn't even need to be a vocal sound. You can run a guitar through it or any kind of audio signal just to get some weird, unexpected and cool results. So check it out at instuffmusic.com, and thanks for watching.